Hi guys, so I'm back again with another one of Perfect Faces snippet videos. In the last video we covered foundation, applying your foundation and applying powder to set your foundation and also to sort of warm up your foundation or make it cooler. So today I'm going to start with a simple highlight, how you create a simple highlight effect on your face where you can sort of increase the wow factor of your face. Highlights are usually done within the area of the face where natural light falls, what we call the T-zone. Yes, these areas. So it's like a T there and also a T across here and across the center top of the forehead area. So I'm going to use a pressed powder from Perfect Faces. I already have on Perfect Faces cream to powder foundation in a shade called Suede. So you can see the coverage it gives. And this is even with little bits of excess here, you know, because I didn't do a total shave. So you can see the sort of coverage it gives. I am now going to use a powder from Perfect Faces in a shade called Cashmere. And this I'm going to use on my T-zone area to create that highlight effect. I'm starting with Perfect Faces. They actually have brushes also. So I'm going to start with one of their highlight brushes. And this I'm going to use along the center area of my nostril. So do you see there already? This smells really nice. This is a powder, it's Cashmere. Using this along the center on the nose bridge. Do you see the effect it's giving to create a highlight? You also want to use it upward. Now, I do see a lot of people using a highlight area all the way up here. The face is symmetric and there are reasons for doing stuff. Like, for instance, you see ladies with their eyebrows all between here. When you do that, it creates a shadow or a contour and it creates a different look to the face. So I'm going to go again here and just continue adding powder. Now, this can also be done with a cream foundation that's a lighter shade or 2 shades lighter. So you want to use, when you're highlighting, you want to use a shade or 2 shades lighter than your natural foundation or powder. Okay, it can also be done with eyeshadows, but we have to be very specific and careful when choosing those for darker skin. So you see sort of like a V shape I'm creating. So we want to blend that. So some light feathered strokes. And notice I'm holding my brush closer to the edge rather than far away, because I have less control. Here I have a firmer control. So I want to really control my blending and strong, but yeah, strong but light strokes. Strong but light. So do you see it spreading out into that area? And I'm also going to do it in this direction because we want to properly and thoroughly blend. Now this ends sort of at the start of your eyebrows in that corner and outward in a V shape. Now it depends, each person has a different shape of forehead. So you have to look at the shape of your forehead. Because if you bring it too far out, then it means that you have a forehead like, you'll have a 7 head instead of a 4 head. All right, so that's this area. We're going to continue again with the powder here, just above the lip. Just in that little space there. And also under the lip, so you can bite your bottom lip. See that? Now, it's very important when you put anything on your face that you blend it. So these are not thoroughly blended. I'm going to blend them even further. Now the part of your highlighting that really pops is when you highlight under the eye area. So the area that you can highlight is somewhat like there, this entire area here. So I also tend to highlight the upper part of the eye, the eyelid, just to give it a more uniform look. Remember also, the more you put is the stronger the color comes out. So if you look at what I'm doing, I'm also taking it upward. Here you would have a darker area, which would be a contour, which would be blush. So we're just doing highlight areas at the moment. So you want to thoroughly blend this. And let's do the same for the other eye. So we apply on the eyelid to give it a more uniformed look. And we go under the eye, at the side of the nostril, and sort of like a semicircle, V-ish semicircular shape. You would see the shape on your face. So you follow, as I said, the face has asymmetrics, and you need to work with those shapes and know what you have to highlight, what you have to contour. And as I did before, I'm just going to pull this upward here a bit. So those are your areas for highlighting the face. T-zone, center, sort of in a V shape. Remember, not too wide. You're working with this symmetrics from the start of your eyebrows, the center of your nostril, your nose bridge, just above your upper lip, your chin, and under your lower lip, along the face there. And also, this is another highlight area. However, if you're doing a subtle highlight, I won't advise you to highlight here. So for instance, if you just want a really subtle lift of the face for the daytime, you can leave out this last highlight area. This is where you also have a highlight. Blusher then comes in this area, which creates a darker shade and creates what we call a contour color. Now again, remember, the face runs its symmetrics. See, that needs to end around there. If it comes too far out, then it changes the shape of the face completely. All right. So I'll do this one side alone with that. Take a look at that face compared to what it was before. Now I'm also going to go a step further, and I'm going to use, this is also a brush on Perfect Faces. It's sort of a blending brush. I'm going to use this blending brush, and I'm just going to use it in sort of quick circular motions just to really blend in. Work also the outer ends of the lines, the sharp lines. You want to work the outer end, so where the two colors meet, and you want to feather that in to blend. Can you see that it is blending in? It's actually quite blended on this side, but this side needs a bit more blending. And I'll do the same here. So just where the actual two colors meet, so the foundation color that we had before with the powder that we added. We want to blend. Also here, we go again with that windshield wiper effect, and we want to blend and soften. Yes. Create a softer finish. Do the same on the other side. And you can always take a look at your face from a straight forward and stand off a bit and see if you are level enough. Okay, that's with a blending brush, again from Perfect Faces. All right, so I'm going to use my wet sponge where I had my foundation on before, so that shade in suede, and I'm just going to tap again on those areas that I've used foundation on, just going between the two lines again. Also here. Remember, as I said, I've only done one side here because this is more if you want a really more lifted highlight and contour look. So just for a simple daytime contour, if you want to pop to the shops and you want to give your face a lift, we just use this simple T-zone area. I'm just going to add a little more foundation here. And also lightly around. And there you go. So we have created highlights on the face. So it makes the areas where natural light shines or natural light reflects on our skin, it makes it stand out even more. Take a look at that. You can see a highlight here, highlight there, there. Let's just bring this in a bit. And here also. I've also done an additional highlight area if we're going to do a more advanced, more popping look. Just here. Okay, so that's it for our highlighting tutorial. You can like and subscribe. It's Perfect Faces NL, and check us out for another video. Our next video, we will do highlighting using a cream foundation, which will give more, this will give it a stronger look. Okay, so until next time, bye.